Shalom, shalom. HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKaq'ADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great MILLSTONE to teach them well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. I'm Atazawam Gabar, coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Today's lesson is going to be getting into this image here that the brother Amuan from Prophets in Babylon camp posted on the Prophets in Babylon Instagram page. Also subscribe to the Prophets in Babylon Instagram page. Follow. It is Prophets, just says Prophets in Babylon 144. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel Prophets in Babylon 144 as well. So the image says lightning strike kills over 30 cows at Alabama farm. According to the National Weather Service, approximately 20 people die from lightning strikes a year in the United States. All right, let's just go to show you. The brother dropped the scripture, Deuteronomy 32:139. It says, "See now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So the Lord YAHAWASHI has stated these things, man. He kills and he makes alive. He wounds and he heals. So the fact that those cows, all them cattle dropped dead, was the working of the Lord YAHAWASHI. If you look at anything in earth, all things are the working of YAHAWASHI. Scriptures say by him all things consist. So that means the Lord is constantly working in the earth, you know. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse 3. The Lord YAHAWASHI is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord YAHAWASHI hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Okay, the Lord has his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, man. So you see tornadoes ripping through cities, ripping through neighborhoods and houses. You see thunderstorms, lightning strikes, taking down cattle, killing people. This is the working of the Lord YAHAWASHI. This is his judgment coming out, man. You know, he's sending out judgment upon you wicked ass heathen, wicked ass niggas, man. You know. But it's only going to get worse in the time we're coming into, because there's going to be a time of judgment in the earth, namely Jacob's trouble. Okay, when the Lord is going to be constantly judging you 2/3 Jake and you wicked ass heathen, man. There's going to be a spirit of death and destruction on a high level in the earth, man. Okay, but those cattle, you look at them cattle, and those cattle is food. The Lord struck that man's, whoever had rule over those cattle, he struck that man's food supply, man. Okay? He did a number on that man's food supply. Not only that, his food supply, but to have cattle, to have like sheep, to have oxen, such things as these, that's riches, man. You know, that's to have riches, because you can sell these cattle for a good price, a great big price, and get a lot of money out of it, or you can cut them up, cook them, and eat them, and have food for a while, man. You know, but that's substance. To have cattle is to have substance, man. You know, back then our substance was based upon our cattle. Now you got all these other things that define substance today, but people don't usually use cattle as substance as they did back in the day. The only people that got cattle as substance is those, you know, these fucking elites, these rich men, these actual rich people. You know, I would do DoorDash or Uber Eats, ride sharing, you know, and I would see these great big houses, and these houses would have barns, and then they have cattle, you know. And you read the scripture, you find out that cattle was actually it meant that these people had substance. They had a lot of substance, man. You know, but the Lord had struck this man's substance, whoever had rule over those over 30 cows, and at an Alabama farm, whoever was taking the charge of the Alabama farm, those over 30 cows got struck down, man, and taken away. Now you can't do anything with those cows. You can't even sell them. You can't even make food out of them, man, because they're dead. Scripture say anything that dieth of itself, or dieth naturally, or dieth from any cause that was not by you, you can't eat, you know. That's against the law. Okay. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. Okay, so perilous also goes into difficult. So in the last days, difficult times shall come. You know, your substance gonna be hit hard, heavily, man. You got these banks shutting down where you would keep your substance or your money or your backed up money, whatever. You would keep it in the bank. And now these banks are shutting down and they're taking their money, man. You know, taking a lot of people's money and not giving it back. You know, I should say they're lawfully, according to their unrighteous laws and decrees, they're lawfully taking everybody's money, taking a lot of people's money and not giving it back. And there's going to come a time where they're going to shut these banks down completely and say, you want your money, you got to get it transferred to you digitally through a C-hit, man. You know, these are the type of times they're coming into where people going to need their substance to survive. And then when they go to reach into their storage, ain't going to be nothing there. The scripture talks about the storage houses being found empty, you know. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Second Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right, so the full storehouse is going to be suddenly found empty, man. You know, these Walmarts, big ass Target places, all these places are going to be found empty, and also your bank's going to be found empty, man. There's going to be nothing for you. That's why a lot of looting is going to be going on, a lot of death and destruction is going to be going on, man. All right, but I'm going to close out with this. Psalm 78:48 says, he gave up their cattle also to the hail and their flocks to hot thunderbolts. So there you go. This is the work of YAHAWASHI. But I truly hope this quick hit lesson was edifying to you. I cannot go out to listening to the sincerity. To next semester, I do say shalom.